Friends, in this video we're going to discuss about all fuzzy operations. So let's start. Now before understanding fuzzy operation, there are types of operation. The first is union, intersection and complementation. Now these are basics operations of fuzzy logic. Let's understand one by one with the example. Union is nothing but the degree of membership for which, or the degree of membership for the value which we select the maximum value or maximum element from fuzzy set. Now let understand or let consider the example set A and set B. So union can be defined as a set C is equal to A union B. You can write A union B is equal to membership value of set A union membership value of B, or you can also write membership value of A or fuzzy set membership value of B. Now in fuzzy logic or in fuzzy operations, while we are considering the union, we are always finding the maximum element value from set A and set B. That is, we are going to compare two set A and set B. The maximum value or the degree of membership for this, the value or maximum element value is selected while we are performing the union. So you can write here A union B is equal to membership value of A union membership value of B for all x which belongs to the x. Now capital X is nothing but the universal x. Now let's understand the union operation with one example. Now here you can see, two sets, that is set A and set B. Now the set A include all this membership value or fuzzy element. You can say these are the fuzzy element 1, 0.65, 0.5, 0.35, 0. These are called the fuzzy element. And here you can observe that set A and set B, the denominator is the same. So while we are performing the any operations like union, intersection and complementary, the condition is that the denominator must be same. That is, here you can see the set A and set B having the same denominator, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. But the membership value, that is the membership fuzzy element, are the different. Set A having the fuzzy element 1, 0.65, 0.5, 0.35 and 0. And set B having the fuzzy element 0, 0.35, 0.5, 0.65 and 1. So this is called as a fuzzy element, or you can refer as a membership value of set A and membership value of set B. Now while calculating A union B, we know that we are considering the maximum value from both sets, that is membership value of A and membership value of B. Now the maximum value, I return the set A comma set B. Now I am going to compare set A with set B, which is having the maximum fuzzy element value, but the condition is the denominator must be same. That is, two sets A and B having the same denominator 2, 4, 6 and 8 and 10. Now we know that as a max value, the first element or first fuzzy value is the 1 and 0. So maximum value is the 1. So I return 1 by 2. Again I am comparing set A with set B. 0.65 is the maximum value. So I return 0.65 divided by 4. Now here the same value. So I return 0.5 divided by 6. Now from this set A and B, 0.65 is the maximum value. So I return 0.65 divided by 8. And from 0 and 1, the 1 is the max element, so I return 1 divided by 10. So this is called as A union B. So while we are calculating or finding A union B in fuzzy logic or fuzzy operation, we are going to consider the maximum value and comparing the set A and set B, but the condition is with the same denominator. Now let's understand with the next operation, that is nothing but the intersection. Now what is intersection? Intersection operation find the common element between two sets, but while we are talking about the fuzzy logic, the element which having the very least degree or minimum value or minimum element of membership, it retain into new set. Now new set is nothing but the set C. Now set C is equal to A intersection B. You can write it as membership value of AX or membership value of B. So intersection is nothing but, while we are talking about the intersection, we consider the least degree or minimum element. Now the minimum element, again we are going to compare the two sets, set A and set B, and having the minimum element we are going to select into the under intersection. Now let's understand it with the again example. Now here the two sets A and B having the same denominator. Now while I am going to consider the minimum value from set A, now here you can see here element 1 and 0, the least degree is the 0. So while I am writing set A and B and comparing set A and finding out the minimum value. So 0 divided by 2, again from set A 0.35 is the minimum value, so I return 0.35 divided by 4. 0.5 is the similar value, we cannot compare it, so I directly write, but the denominator is same, 0.5 divided by 6. Now 0.35 is the minimum degree, so I written here 0.35. Now 0, 1, 0 is the minimum element, so I written 0 divided by 10. So this is the result of A intersection B. Now let's understand complementation or complementary. Now what is mean by complementary? Now a fuzzy set can be ranged between 0 and 1. So in between 0 and 1 we can range any degree of membership. So here we are going to set the element having the complement value, that is its formula is or it defined as a 1 minus degree of membership. Or the example is, while 1 minus set A or membership value of set A, that is here we write the 1 minus whole set membership value of A complement is equal to, now 1 minus, now the complementary value 1 minus 1 is the 0, 1 minus 0.65 is 0.35, 1 minus 0.5, 0.5, 1 minus 0.35, 0.65, 1 minus 0 is the 1. So this has become the A complement. Similarly, the B complement can be calculated as 1 minus membership value of B, that is 1 minus 0 is the 1, 1 minus 0.35, 0.65, 1 minus 0.5, 0.5, 1 minus 0.65, 0.35, 1 minus 1 is the 0. Now let's understand one more example, that is A union B complementary. To calculate this, we can write the A union B complement as A complement intersect B complement. Now we know that in previous example we already calculated A complement value. So here this is the A complement set and intersect B complement. So this is the B complement set which we calculated previously. Now, while we are considering the intersect, or to calculate the intersect, we are considering the minimum value, or we are comparing the A complement with the B complement which having the minimum element. So here 0.021, so 0 is the minimum, so I return 0 divided by 2. Now again 0.35 and 0.65, 0.35 is the minimum value, So I write 0.35 divided by 4. Now 0.5 is the same, 0.5 divided by 6. Here 0.65, 0.35. So 0.35 is the minimum value. So I written here 0.35 divided by 8. And 1 and 0, 0 is the minimum value. Now again, while we are considering A intersect B complement, we can write it as A complement union of B complement. Now while we are considering the union, we consider the maximum value. So we'll get 0, 1, 1 is the maximum, 0.65 is the maximum, 0.5, 0.65 is the maximum, and 1 is the maximum. So this is all about the fuzzy operations. So there are union intersection. While we are considering the union, you have to calculate, or you have to consider union value as a maximum value, and for intersect you have to consider the minimum element. So this is all about the operations of fuzzy logic. This is all about the fuzzy operations. Thank you.